In this tutorial, we're going to make Save Your Tears by The Weeknd using the T8 and J6. We'll start on the T8. Step 1, Shift Pattern Clear All. Step 2, we'll lower the tempo to 118 BPM. Step 3, we'll start creating our rhythm pattern. We'll start with the bass drum. We'll select steps 1 and 9. Next, we'll go to the snare drum and select steps 5 and 13. Finally, we'll add in the closed hi-hats on every second step. Let's have a listen. Now the sounds of the drum kit need a bit of work. Let's go through and check the levels. Bass drum, 75%. Snare drum, 50%. Hi-hats, 25%. Next, select the bass drum, tune it to 50%, and then select decay and tune it to 30%. The snare drum will tune to 0 and decay to 50%. Hi-hat, decay to 0. Make sure delay and reverb are both 0. Let's have a listen. Step 5 will select the keyboard to play in the bass line. Let's put in the following settings. Level, 50%. Cutoff, 60%. Pitch, we'll keep that at 0. Reso, 0%. Decay, 0. Envelope mod, 0. Let's have a listen to our bass. Our bass line will play 8 notes of C in bar 1, 8 notes of A in bar 2, 8 notes of E in bar 3, and 8 notes of G in bar 4. Let's play our bass line. Next, we'll move to the J6. Step 1, we'll connect the sync out cable from the T8 to the sync in of the J6. This will keep them both at the same tempo. We'll also connect the mix out of the T8 to the mix in of the J6. We can use the mix out for headphones. Step 2, select sound, and we'll change this to 3-1. Change the filter to 90, envelope to 110, delay and reverb to 0. Let's have a listen to the sound. Step 3, select Shift, Menu, scroll across to Beat, Enter, and change this to 2. Exit, exit again. Step 4, we'll clear the current pattern by going Shift, Pattern, Clear, Enter. You can see the steps are now free for you to enter the notes. Select Step 1, and our first chord is C. We'll hold this for 8 steps. Select Step 2, hold, 3, hold, and so on. Select Shift 2 to enter the next 8 steps. Let's put in the chord A minor. We'll hold this for 5 steps. On Step 6, select Shift Octave up, select D. We'll hold this for 2 steps. On Step 8, Shift Octave down, and we'll select the chord G. Select Shift 3 to enter the next 8 steps, and we'll hold this for 8 steps. Finally, select Shift 4 to enter the final 8 steps. We'll enter the chord G. We'll hold this for 6 steps. On Step 7, we'll select the note C. Let's have a listen. Finally, we'll play the three parts together. We'll press play on the J6 and the T8 at the same time, then we'll play in the bass line. Let's have a listen. Once you've finished recording, have a listen to the original track and see how close yours sounds, and maybe see if you can sing your vocals over the top.